just over 2 steals and 3 assists. And whether it's been intercepting passes in the open court or picking someone's pocket, his defense has really been giving opponents major headaches.
Well, we know that's the name of the game, Steve. Constantly impacting the ball, harassing guys all over the court. That gives you a chance to win for sure.
Mozgov kicks to Irving, shoots over Curry. Again, Irving missing.
He has not been on his game, and you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Back to Thompson. They double him with Love. Curry wide open, and the Warriors miss again. And J.R. Smith closing in on 30 years of age. He's been fined almost $1 million over the course of his NBA career.
And, you know, playing in China, he was fined over $1 million in a single season. How do you do that? One night he ordered $3,000 worth of room service on the team dime just to see if they keep coming. Come on. I mean, what is this guy thinking about here?
Why didn't you call us? We could have eaten some of that food.
Hi, Kevin.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
Steph, Klay, and Dre on the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. That's the Warriors' 5. Another miss by LeBron. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Thompson's got 15 points.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Rejected by Mozgov. They get it back. They double-team Iguodala. Curry, wide open, nails the wide-open jump shot. He's got 12.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot. And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
To Smith. Back to Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in.
LeBron James, so versatile, so incredibly skilled. I don't even know how to define his position. He seems to play all 5 of them during the course of the game.
And a player like LeBron Clark, who rebounds like a big man, scores like a shooting guard, passes and handles the ball like a point guard. I mean, he wears a lot of hats.
Well, he does it all. He is the ultimate stat sheet stuffer supreme. I mean, there's no other way to say it. He puts his hand and imprint on every aspect of the game. And LeBron says himself that he judges his performance by the number of impact plays he makes for him and his team.
Good note. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Iguodala against Irving. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. Pass to Iguodala. It's Thompson off the drive. Outside, Green. Green missing again. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And the dunk by LeBron.
Tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, he came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
You know, that can be a momentum shifter. The energy, you see the guys on the bench getting pumped up, really gets everybody on your team rolling.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And yes, sir, that one drops.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they bury it.
You know, that's not always the number one option, but if the defense gives that to you, you got to take it.
Different look here for the Warriors. An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. LeBron James, number 1.
There's no doubt he's one of the league's most dynamic offensive players. He's capable of putting up big numbers from the wing.
Yeah, that's where he likes to operate, but he can hurt you from anywhere, Steve. I mean, his numbers come from all over the place, and he's a very sophisticated offensive player with how he goes about his game.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. Back to Irving, deflects the pass. Lee with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Barnes. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
LeBron kicks to Irving. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Barnes. The 3. To the left wing. Puts up a 3. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving against Lee. Irving kicks to LeBron. Lee with the steal. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. The feed now to Holiday. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And the 3-ball is good. Holiday's got 9 points in the quarter.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Holiday with another miss. Now Thompson, averaging 9 points per contest. And LeBron James good for 3. James has got 11 in the second half. And here's Holiday. They lead by 17. Livingston kicks to Holiday. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Holiday's got 11.
Well, when the double team's in place, it really spreads the floor offensively.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Smith is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's LeBron. Guys, we see teams taking a more data-driven approach. Analytics now, a big part of things. You see that in the front office. And Steve, that brings in some new faces.
Yeah, in fact, in the last 2 years, over a third of the NBA teams have hired new decision makers. So only a couple played in the league, the majority being, more of the analytical type. So there's definitely been a sea change in terms of NBA leadership.
Curry against Irving. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Here's Curry with the three. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson, left side. From deep, Green. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving double team. And so it's Golden State with it. It's stolen by Green. Here's Iguodala, and the rejection by James. Irving from long range. Here's Mozgov, and he gets the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Warriors leading by 20. And an intentional foul right there.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for J.R. Smith. Thompson for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mozgov's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dellavedova, and the shot is long.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Green dishes to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Irving kicks to LeBron. Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Here's Irving. And the shot is good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Barnes is checked in for the Warriors.
Second team foul.
Here's Curry. They double team Curry. Pass to Barnes. The drive by Green. Shot clock at 6. Curry kicks to Bogut. Outside for Curry. No good with the triple.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
They get it again. Inside and stolen by Barnes. Thompson for 3, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 21 in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
Scooped up. Out to Thompson. The tray. Outside Curry. The offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. And that is good. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that